What's up, guys? It's Marcus Christopher. I've been riding for Supercross for about 2 months now, so I figured it'd be the perfect time to do a bike check.
Good. Marcus Christopher.
Bung foot live. Goofy foot live. Wow, huge. 360 Boston look back. And opting to do, whoa, Superman C grab backflip. Oh my gosh, the look back downwind flip. Flare. Oh my gosh, and he flips the box backwards. There's one thing about Marcus's riding, he looks so powerful. He puts his back wheel in the right position and gets so much pump and so much speed.
I think it must be the American football genetics that run in the Christopher family. Look at that, full speed, ready to hit that step down. Backflip!
He just backflipped the step down!
Double downy.
That's insane!
360 no-hander, 50 more seconds for Marcus.
He's done so many tricks. He's done so many tricks because he's gone so fast. Double backflip, turn down!
What?
It was in the, it was mid-flare! Mid-flare, oh my gosh!
One more hit.
I'm freaking out right now. I'm freaking out right now. He's one of those guys that I don't see him do this stuff in practice, and then you see him just do it in his run, and you just freak out.
Everything's been feeling great, liking the frame, liking the bike. Currently on the Supercross Passion frame. In the future, probably have some signature parts coming out, so look forward to that. But for now, we're on the Supercross Passion. It's a 20.5 top tube with a 13.625 rear end. It's got 75 head tube, a 11.625 bottom bracket height with a 71-inch seat tube angle. Everything's felt great.
How long is the back end on that bike?
13.625.
And what do you prefer? Do you shorter back end or longer back end?
I prefer a little shorter of a back end, but for now, it feels great. I haven't had any issues with tail whips or nothing, so been running the longer back end for now, but in the future, I think might get a shorter rear end.
Do you believe that the shorter back end does help tricks like tail whips come around faster?
Yeah, I think so a bit, but even with this longer rear end, I couldn't tell her nothing really. But people do say the shorter rear end helps with tail whips coming around quicker. But yeah, Supercross Passion frame, got the Supercross SLT forks, 3/8 dropout.
So Marcus, starting from the top of the bike in the steering, tell us a little bit about what you got going on.
Yeah, so we're gonna start from the top. We got ODI long neck grips, usually always running the black ones. It's like the feel of them, not too soft, not too firm, and flange. I always run the flange. A lot of people don't like the flange, but I feel like I can't ride without it for some reason. And then we go here, Odyssey M2 lever down to a kink gyro, and we got kink brakes all the way back, kinked assist brakes here with Odyssey clear pads. Always seem to stop good. I think clear pads are probably the way to go. But coming back up here, we got a profile 48mm push stem. I think the stem in the future is one of the possible signature parts, so be on the lookout for that. But currently have the profile 48mm stem.
A lot of guys in BMX, especially park, ride brakeless nowadays. How come you still continue to ride brakes?
Yeah, so I still ride brakes. I feel like I really couldn't ride without brakes. I don't know how all these guys ride brakeless. Yeah, as long as you ain't got a death grip constantly when you're riding, I feel like brakes are the way to go. I mean, you have that safety there. You can stop whenever you want, use it on certain tricks, and yeah, it doesn't get in the way for me. I like brakes, so. But
you've always run the small lever. I know they come in different sizes, and it's basically a 1 or 2 finger lever. How come?
Yeah, just a smaller lever. I like the pull of this lever, just like the feel, and it also, with bar spins and other tricks like tucks, it stays out of the way. I don't ever really have an issue with landing my fingers on the brake. They run brakeless because I guess they don't really need them, but it's less clutter and it looks cleaner, less stuff to go wrong really, because brakes can suck sometimes, and you'll have a lot of adjustments to do. But if they're working good, I think they're the way to go for me, at least.
So now, Marcus, let's move on to the drive chain. Tell us what you got going on there.
So down here at the drive, we got Odyssey chain full link right now. I'm usually not too concerned with the chain. I run whatever, really. My last chain was a Mission chain, but yeah, full link. I gotta start with the pedals. Got Harrier VP component, Harrier pedals. Really big platform, good grip. I like them a lot. Can't go wrong there. And then we got Profile 22 mil cranks.
Columns, right?
Yeah, Profile 22 mil columns. And then we got a tie Profile spindle in there. And then right here is a 28 tooth Profile sprocket. I've been on the 28 for a while now. I've been considering going to a 30 recently, just to get some more power at these big courses like the Feast. But currently I'm the 28. I've been on 28 for years now.
How about the, tell us about on the other side of the bike, what you do with your bottom bracket there.
Then on this side, we got the Nowhere Slow Your Roll. It basically just puts pressure on the bottom bracket bearing, and it puts tension on it makes your cranks tight, basically. So when you're tail whipping and getting off the pedals, your cranks aren't moving and doing crank spins when you're trying to catch the bike. So as you can see, I keep them pretty tight. They're actually a little looser than I usually run them, but yeah, it's a sweet part. It's easy to adjust and made right here in USA.
Doesn't Scotty Kramer say you run the tightest cranks in BMX?
Yeah, I think you might have said that at one point. I definitely run my cranks a little tighter than most people. So the bars, they are 8.88 rise. Usually keep my bars around 9 inches. Just running these now, I can't really tell the difference between 9 and 888. But yeah, these feel good, and I think that's a signature part possibly coming out in the future.
What would be some of the other signature parts that you're looking to have Supercross produce with the Marcus Christopher line?
So signature parts would probably be frame, forks, stem, and bars.
Marcus, last that we haven't covered, wheels, tires, spokes, pegs. Tell us a little bit about what's going on there.
Yeah, so start with the rear wheel. We have pegs, the DK phase pegs, lightweight. Then start with the rim, G-Sport bird cage here. Double butted spokes. Just trying to keep the weight down a little bit, I guess. And then here we got the Profile mini cat's eye hubs. I really like the look of the cat's eye. I think just adds a little flair. It's a little different than a normal hub.
You've always run Maxxis tires for as long as I can remember. How come?
Yeah, Maxxis tires, I've always had great luck. I really never explode them or nothing. They last forever, and just always had good luck. I have a 185 in the rear with a 2.1 in the front. Have always run that combo. Really gets you good grip with turning and whatnot on the course. And then inside of the hubs are all tie, and it's a male axle hub too.
As far as the overall hubs though, they're Profile minis. I know you used to run the Profile Elites. Why did you change back to the minis?
Yeah, I used to always run the Elites, but I went back to the minis just because try to save a little bit of weight, and it's also, there's less pause in the minis, so there's with the less pause, there's less drag, so really you should be rolling faster technically. When I first put it on, I thought I could tell, but I definitely do miss the instant engagement of the Elite. Maybe one day I'll go back, but for now we're running the Cat Eye Minis.
Another thing, that you're one of the few guys that I know of that has not gone to the plastic tubes. You're still running rubber tubes. How come?
Yeah, still got the normal tubes you can buy literally anywhere. All these guys in park are running the plastic tubes, but when you're at a contest, you see all these blowouts, and every time it's someone with a plastic tube. And I've landed hard and sideways a lot of times, and really I don't ever blow out tubes or tires, so I just really don't think it's worth it. They're expensive and they don't last. And when I'm in a competition like X Games or a Feast, I don't need that to be on my mind or be a factor of why I don't do good in a contest. So running normal tubes, it's like anyone can go and buy at your local bike shop. So bring it to the front wheel. We got a Alienation Skylark hoop, double butted spokes again with the front Cat's Eye profile mini hub, and got profile hub guards too. A lot of guys think you don't need hub guards for some reason in park, but if you're gonna be grinding stuff and you don't want to tear up your hub, I would definitely get hub guards. I was told one time that I didn't need hub guards, and I didn't run them in the rear for a bit and destroyed my hub, which I was not happy about. So I got the hub guards back on. Then on the front wheel, I got tie bolts, tie axle bolt. I don't know, looks good. A little lighter, I guess.
So you are a weight weenie.
Not really. Just try to lighten it up here and there.
Right. I think we covered pretty much everything. I know that you've always run a one-piece seat. How come?
Slammed all the way down. One piece, always ran one piece. Most park guys do run one piece, just less going on and whatnot. And then I got a hole drilled through the seat and through the seat post, just because if the seat were to break off, the glue would break off the post, then there's not going to be any movement. Seat won't be moving. So that's a fixed bolt through the seat and post. Just a little mod. So I think this concludes my bike check. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Yeah, if you got any questions, just hit me up on Instagram, Marcus Christopher Bikes, and get a hold of Supercross. Get you on a Supercross bike. You won't be disappointed. One thing I get told by a lot of people is I didn't even know Supercross made freestyle frames, but Supercross does make freestyle frames. They do more than just race bikes, so I think there's a big future ahead for Supercross and freestyle, especially with signature parts coming out and whatnot. Thank you guys for watching, and hope to see you next time.
Cause I know what I like, baby, I like you. Miss American Pie with the high IQ. Oh